in the village of Whitwell. The footpath starts just down from the garage. In fact, it doesn't look like a footpath at all to begin with. These beautiful gardens. I'm not quite sure who they belong to, whether it's municipal, whether they actually do belong to a private individual. It's quite unclear. But nonetheless, you can walk through and we'll come up to our first little spot, which is a little dell, idyllic, little haven. Now importantly here, the East Yar meets here. It wends its way through from Knighton in a series of crisscrosses across the main road. And you can just make it out here, just below the leafy grove. You can just hear it. It's rather beautiful and still. I'll catch up with them just along here. There. It's been rather low as of late. I should correct myself, as of late, I should say, because we had very little rainfall, very little precipitation, which only started falling really at the end of August, early September. We're now on the 4th of September 2025, and it's been the driest summer apparently on record. So we walk across this beautiful little spot here, little bridge. You can see the river there, and I'll just point the camera back to where we've been, so we can just take a lovely view of it and back from where we've come. Little trickling sounds. Made up a word there, trinkling, trickling and tinkling, I guess. And the style here, because often horses are kept. I used to fuss and pet the two horses that were here, and I believe they've gone in for the winter time. So there we go. So you can see the river. Now, you can see the flow, I say of the river, it looks more like a stream, doesn't it? But it's actually, technically speaking, a river. And it's running in the direction of whence we came. And here this is very, very rich here. Wonderful algae and cresses and grasses and all sorts of delights for the horses to munch on. As you can see, it's a little bit barren in the field, partly due to the horse. But nonetheless, it's not built up because of the rain. I was told in previous years the rainfall meant that this was quite bushy. But ever since I've come to live here, just under a year ago, I haven't really seen much evidence of thick grassland. So we're now walking along here, following the river upstream, so to speak. So it's flowing quite steadily now. Up until about a few days ago, it really was just a trickle. We'll just walk along here a little bit further. Evidence of the horses. Normally they'd be in that field over there. And they'd come trotting across to see if I had a nap, which I usually did. And we're going towards the far end of the field now, or certainly this bit of the far end. Another lovely idyllic bit. An early morning here is an absolute delight. I think I'll make another video here before I move, which won't be too long, next couple of months, just for posterity and for people to see that Whitwell isn't full of bells and whistles like some other places on the island where it's got lots of tourist attractions, but it's got its own hidden charms, full of wildlife and secret little walks. Ashnell Lane, which is just up from the church, it's hidden. Sometimes you get the most exquisite experiences. So there we go. The start of the footpath to Nettlecombe, and you can go down to that, or rather up to that gate over there. And I'll sign off now, and hopefully I'll make another video like this soon. Thank you for joining me.